So today, guys, will be media promotion can be used for our Millionaire Club courses. So basically, what I would like to cover in this workshop is understanding the social media platforms. So there are many social media platforms in these days, but we will be touch basing only few which can be used for business generation, conversion, and which can be used as a tool to generate and conversion campaigns. So we'll be using Facebook and Instagram for lead generation campaigns. So before we start that, we'll have to understand how we can use Facebook pages. So generally what we know social media accounts as a profile, we have been using them as a user, but now we will be using the same platforms of Facebook and Instagram from the business perspective. So the logins, the credentials will still remain the same, but you will be using Facebook Ads Manager. We'll be using Facebook pages. We'll be creating Facebook pages to generate the leads. So I'll show you everything practically. So it is a simple step process wherein we have to set up the campaign objective, setting up the ad set, setting up the lead generation form, putting a specific daily budget. Creatives are very, very important when it comes to advertising. So we will also see how we can quickly create creatives with the help of online tools. And then we'll set up the promotion campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. So basically, in short, giving you a bird's eye view of the contents, we will try to understand which social media platform is effective for us. What are the marketing tools which can be used as business tool? How can we clearly define the objective for the campaign? So there are different type of campaign these social media platforms actually offer us. They can be either a traffic campaign, a lead generation campaign, a page like campaign. So we will try setting up a few of them. Then we will look into execution plan, because our execution has to be merged with a specific daily budget that we are trying to allocate on these campaigns. And measuring the performance is also very, very important, because only then you measure, you will understand whether the particular campaign is working for you or not, what changes you need to do in the current campaigns. So social media will be using for specific objectives, which is for lead generation, engagement, motivating the people, because it's very important to give them information to generate traffic to our ad or the website or the Facebook landing page that we create, and we will generate leads and try to convert them. Looking into a 4-step process. First step is defining the goal, which is defining the social media goal. And we need to be very realistic when we set up these goals. We cannot say we'll immediately generate 2000 leads in a day, and then you will not have any time to follow up. So ideally, we will set up a realistic goal, execute it with the right digital platform and the campaign. Then we can generate leads. We can offer them a free webinar. We can close the lead and we can convert them. To scale this particular business, we need to be persistent in the game. We need to do this regularly, week on week, month on month. And in few months' time, definitely you will have a very stable business out of this process. What is the basic marketing principle behind this? We need to generate new businesses. So digital becomes very, very important when you want to reach out to people who are not in your friend circle. So digital becomes important when you want to reach out to people who are new, who are in need of your business and services, but they are not your friends and family. And you will be able to convert and grow only when you deliver quality, because strangers will appreciate you only when you deliver great quality in the work that you do. So you need to keep doing great work, convert more leads, and grow in the system. Talking about the digital campaign, the first step is choosing the right platform. Now you want to start with digital marketing. There are so many platforms, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. There are so many other platforms coming day in, day out. Many apps are being launched, but we want to choose the platforms which have great backend and they have great system in place, which will help you generate leads. Now, when you have chosen your digital platform, we will start with Facebook and Instagram as for an example. It's very important to devise your content and the copy, because only when your messaging is right, the person will try to engage and convert with you. The copy and the content becomes very, very critical in digital marketing, because the person on the other end is not in front of you. It is not like an offline retail shop that somebody is coming to buy in your shop and you are selling. Somebody is walking in your office and then you are counseling them. The online customer is away. So it's your content and the copy which has to be so very convincing that person understands what you are trying to sell. The person realizes that he is in need of that marketing and services, and he will definitely benefit out of what you are selling. Once your copy and content is in place, it's plug and play with the Facebook backend and Instagram backend, which is a simple step process which we'll look into for running the campaign. And once we generate the leads, we will download them, give them an offline call, tell them about what courses we have, and will gradually convert. Now we'll start with creating a Facebook ad, which is simple. We'll have to log into Facebook Ads Manager, select the right campaign objective, select the right targeting, select the daily budget, select the right bid strategy, and create the lead generation ad. So this theory might become little boring for you. So let me also show you practically along with the theory. Let me log in to my Facebook page. So as and when I log in, firstly, you will be able to see your Facebook account, which generally looks like this. All Facebook tools which Facebook is providing are there on the left-hand side. In whichever section you go, if you want to come back to your profile, you have to click on this home icon and you will be back on this particular dashboard. Now, what is the difference between a profile and a page? When I am creating an account on Facebook, signing up with an email ID and a phone number, Facebook generally gives accounts to human beings. So your phone number has to be verified, your email has to be verified, and it's important to upload a profile photo. Once you create a Facebook profile, guys, all of you are definitely on Facebook. I need not go much into it, but we'll be using additional features of Facebook to market. So once you are inside Facebook, I am logged into my account. You see all the tools are on the left-hand side. So firstly, we need to create a Facebook page, which is your business page on Facebook. It is your business identity. So guys, you can parallelly, if you are logged into your desktop, you can try, but you will get a recording of this particular video so you can practice later on once I'm through with the entire performance. So when you are logging into your Facebook, you see this is your Facebook profile and all the tools are on the left hand side. So I will click pages and create a new page for you so that we see how we can build a page from the scratch. So page is ideally a business page on Facebook. So it should be in the name of your firm, name of a company, or a name of any business that you want to keep. For celebrities, it can be the personal names also. Okay, so to create a page on the left hand side, you need to click on create a new page. Now, while you are promoting these courses, you will say that I have not thought of any business name. It's like, what name should I try? So in case if you don't have any ideas where you can think about names, online there are a lot of website which can give you ideas for business names. One of the website is Namelix, or even if you go on Google and search business name generator online, it will give you a lot of business name generator websites which you can use it to get name ideas. So if I want to search a business name in education, I can simply go on the site and ask them to give me name ideas. So it's throwing a lot of names in front of me: Education Access, Education Squared, Education Life, Learn Tab, Educasa, Education Step. So you can see which names you like and you can pick one from them, because you are now getting into an education business. So guys, you can suggest if you like any name from this. You can stop me at any point of time if you have any questions. So we can see a few other sites also. So these sites are mostly driven by make money by advertising. So you will see a lot of pop-ups, but then we don't want those. So this is another site which is giving name suggestions. I like something which is like teaching culture. Let us see if the name is available. If it's available, you will get it. Yes, it's available. Category is education. So it can be education consultant or an education website. You can put more than one category. So courses are not much. Okay, so education is good to start with.
Reena, we can change name also if later on if you want to change the name of page.
Yes, you can change it.
Okay.
The name which you try to put should be available. If somebody has already taken that name, you will not be able to change it. Okay, so you can start with any name in your mind in case if you there are many other things in Facebook in case if you have a brand now and later on you want to start a new brand. So Facebook also allows you to merge the Facebook pages. So all these features are pretty much there. So if there's any critical requirement, it can always be fulfilled. Now writing a description becomes very, very important, because that is how the person will get to know more about you, your company, your organization. And in case if you are a consultant, you can write about yourself. So I can say teaching culture. So now while I'm writing the copy, you see I'm keeping all title case. So something which is catchy, you can think through the description, you can change it later, you can change everything. But firstly, it's important to write something to create a page. Otherwise, it will not allow you to create a page. Once we create the page, we'll have to put more information. So this creation of Facebook page is free, guys. You don't have to pay anything. It's important to create your personal page. At the same time, whatever businesses you are thinking of, you can create Facebook page. Now, Facebook page is very, very important. It works like your website. So in case if you feel you are a startup and you don't want to invest in a website is time consuming and it's also expensive, Facebook page, the link of Facebook page can be used as a website page and can be shared with your friends and family or even outsiders. Even in the ads when we are running, you can take Facebook page link as a landing page. So this page is very, very important when it comes to digital identity of a business. Now you see the page is created, but it's looking blank. You don't want to show something which is like gray, something which is like just a flag to your audience. If they come, it's not giving any information about the business. So adding a profile picture and adding a cover photo is very, very important. Again, you will say we are not very creative, we don't know Photoshop, how will we create the pages? So there are again very many free tools online available, which you can even download as app and use it on your phone in case if you are not operating from a desktop. But I will show you from a desktop. Canva is a website which has many ready templates which we can use. So once you log in, so now this has, if you see templates, it has lot of templates in very many sizes. All social media platforms are different and the creative sizes which they accept is also different. Instagram post size, the square size is something which is acceptable by all social media platforms. So we'll also create a post, but before that, if you want to create a logo, this is your brand logo, which we want to ideally upload on the Facebook page that we created for teaching culture and also a Facebook cover photo. So it's called a profile picture, which ideally should be square in size. And the cover photo is a horizontal image which you can create. Now, if I want logo in education, so this Canva tool has got both the options, the free and the paid ones. So you will have certain designs which are free, which you can use it. It also has some designs in the pro, which is paid. So you can select education logo, which either for teenagers, for high school, for corporates. A lot of design options which are already there. So let us select something which is like square. This is free. I liked it. I like the owl. So in case if you are using it for the first time, click on the. So in case if you do or delete something by error, you have the main copy with you. Scrolling down, I like the logo. Here we kept the name of the company. Double check the spelling of your logo and your brand. It should not be different. It is teaching culture. So let us just put. Got it? We just had to change the content.
Yes.
Everything remain the same. Clicking on the right hand side download option, it gives you many options for download: PNG, JPEG, PDF, PDF print. So ideally images are very well saved in PNG and JPG format. So this is also suggested by Canva that you download a image in PNG because it's a high quality image. You need to select the pages. So we don't want both the pages. It's only the second page that I want to save because first one I kept it as a template. Just downloading. Now it will be downloaded in your download folder. So just rename the file, because then if somebody is searching on Google, your website should rank there. So don't take the download name, whatever it is, always rename it to the brand name that you want. Coming back to the Facebook page, click on the plus icon, select from the download file that we have, and we are good to go. Can you see the square image exactly fit in like a logo, which says teaching culture? Same way we can create a cover photo with Canva. Come back to home. Now you can, from the template, select Facebook covers. Now your logo is already there in place. Your cover photo may not have the logo. So I can say Facebook cover for education. So it gives lot of option, or you can just select education. So ideally the size is very, very important. So we need something in the Facebook cover size. Content we have the freedom to change. So you can browse by category on the left hand side. You can see more marketing, corporate. When I'm showing you this Canva cover, on the left hand side you see many categories. I selected education. So this is showing me a lot of education content. So this already has some good message. Either you can use it or you can change it to the way you want. You can customize it. You can also create your own templates. You can change the background. You can change the fonts. So in case if the logo and your brand is blue, you can change the text color to blue to give the feel that you want for education. Or you can even use something which is little different. So either you can change the same template, you can also change the fonts. If you don't like, you can go back to the old one. The first one is always your font which is used in the template. So now if you want to download this template, you can download this. Here we have only one image. I have not copied it. So it's suggesting me PNG. I'm downloading the file. So again, once it's downloaded, it says blue, green, colorful children cover. We need to rename. We need to make sure it's teaching culture Facebook cover. So adding the cover photo, I just downloaded. It was a download file wherein I just changed. So ideally the image name should be your brand name. So you can drag to reposition. You can like so does it look center now? Or you can like keep the top effect also and keep the content to little footer. Okay.
Yes.
Click save. So you are good to go. Now you have your page identity. You have your logo in place. Now there is add button, which gives you many options to add your phone number, your website. So we'll add one of the contact information in add a button. Yeah, just a second, it's freezing. Give me a second. Okay, this is taking a little time to load. We can do this later also, but ideally we are good to go. So here in add a button, you will be able to add your phone number or a WhatsApp number. Here we need to create a username. So moment it's saying teaching culture, but it's not giving me any handle. So teaching culture, the name is not available. So let us see what we can do. We can minor tweak the content. We can either put double E. We can try with underscore between culture. So this is also not available. So let us smartly put one more E and see whether the name is available. Yes, it's available. So we'll create a username. So you need to try with a couple of names because Facebook checks in the backend database if somebody is already having this name. So getting a username is a little tricky because Facebook only gives one username worldwide. So maybe in India, someone might not have taken this name, but someone outside India definitely will be having this name. Maybe in education, maybe not in education, preschool, kids, any segment. So you need to try a couple of names to get this. So despite whether you get this name or not, let us refresh the page and see what name it has given. So now you see the URL changed to teaching culture and a hashtag character. So ideally, it has given you the name of teaching culture and alphanumeric digit at the end. So this link will become your page link, which you can share it with people and people can come and land upon this particular page. Now we also want to create a post so that we can start sharing something. So creating a post is also, guys, free. Creating Facebook page is free. So we will see what all free benefits we get from social media in the first place. So again, coming back to Canva, you can create a Facebook post now. So ideally, any image which is square in size, 1080 by 1080 pixel, is easily accepted by all digital platforms, be it Facebook or Instagram. So we generally use that. But other sizes are also acceptable on Facebook. Now we want to market something. We want to market some posts for kids. So you can select something which is education from the left-hand side. So there are some kids template in case if we want to promote the kids course that we have. So few things which enlightening minds example banners that I have for reference. So this was the course that we were promoting. Sir shared this with me. So it says enlightening minds, which is for children in the age group of 5 to 14 years. You can take your child's performance to the next level. Let your child grow and develop naturally in today's online world. This webinar is a free webinar for parents. So you also need to understand that because you are selling a course for kids, the kids will not be available on Facebook. In case they are on Facebook, they will not be able to engage and reply to your ad. So ideally, you are promoting this to parents who have kids in the age group of 5 to 14 years. So the messaging should be something similar. So this is some creator which I liked. You can take this template. So you need to edit in the same manner we edited the logo, we edited the banner. In the same way, you can edit all the social media posts also. So this, you can like, these are free, handy images that you can move around, play around with. So I'm just taking a copy in case if you want to. So I'm taking the vectors little inside so that they come in the same frame. Now, if you want to devise something for this particular course, which is Enlightening Minds and free webinar for parents. So you can say, now the content you need to fit in, just edit a bit, reduce the size from the top. These are like plug and play tools. You can keep it here. We can have a good call to action. There is a button, so we will say register now. And this we need to specify. So we will change this content for kids of 5 to 14 years. Now it's also very important for us to explain what is the webinar around, because without that nobody will register. Free webinar for what? So we have some image as reference. It is Enlightening Minds, which is taking your child's performance to next level. So either you can take any of the fonts and just duplicate it. White is not visible. Let us make it black. So simple plug and play tools. You can change the formatting. You can make it left align, center align, right align. Whatever you feel justifies it. So we will just move around the buttons so that it looks appealing. So Canva is a very handy tool. It also has a mobile app which you can use. You can just move around the content with the help of your fingers. Let us keep center align because the top content is center align. For kids of 5 to 14 years. And let's take the for minor changes, you can use like the mouse keyboard buttons and you can also make the button small in case if you want. You can change the size by nominally making it little smaller. So you can also create your own content from the scratch, but these are handy tools, handy creators, which are already there. So it makes your life little easy. In case if you want to create something like this and you feel that you have already used all Canva templates, there are a lot of free vector sites. which you can come to images. So you get lot of images which are free. So there are certain vector stock where you see licensable ones are paid ones. But apart from this, all free download is free. Vectizy is free. So you can download these images, upload on Canva. Here you have option to upload also. And you can take some new image online and just edit the content in Canva. Now we are good to go. We have the webinar for parents. Enlightening Minds, if you want to put the brand logo, you can. And for kids of 5 to 14 years, and you are encouraging them to register now. Same method to download the images also. This is page 2 that I selected. Let us download it. Coming back to Facebook. Now you can create a post. You need to select the image. You can like rename here itself. When you upload, you see the image has come. Now writing a very, very catchy copy becomes important so that you can communicate well to the parents. In the creator, we couldn't write much. So now here we can also use hashtags which help you get organic traffic to the page. Organic traffic means natural free traffic. So we call it organic in digital terminology. So register. So this copy has to be very, very catchy. In case if you still need copy ideas or you feel what to write, I don't know. So there are a lot of references on internet where you can write copy for education, online learning. You can take some references. Strengthen online learning while schools are closed. So you get a lot of references from internet which you can like refer to, but ideally you can also write something unique because only you know what is special for your course. So in this another image I had, so this was for brain development for your child. So brain development is very, very important that we want to highlight. Brain development courses for kids of 5 to 10 years. So whatever call to action I want, I'm trying to put it in the first line. And then in the second paragraph, I'm trying to give more information about it. So it is like you read, how do you read a general newspaper? You see the headline. If the headline is catchy, it's interesting you, only then you try to read the content within it. So ideally, your first line becomes very, very important when you are writing a copy. It should be very catchy. It should be something that draws attention of the audience that you want to capture. And then in the second paragraph, you can go ahead and give more information about the courses that you are trying to sell. So here we are talking about brain development courses. So they are a little different from what the children are studying in school and colleges, because otherwise parents will feel, why do I want my kid to join this particular course? He's already going to a school. He's already going in tuition classes. What is special that you are offering? So it's brain development, which is very, very important. And then it's important for kids because kids are very delicate. If you teach them anything in the very young age, they can remember it for lifetime. So brain development for kids is very, very important. If you grow up, you tend to forget. So they have a higher grasping power. So that information we can give in the second paragraph, that it's important to nurture kids' brains while they are juvenile, they are young, in order for them to have a long-lasting there are tools available for the same, and so you can give little more information which can either be in the continuous paragraph or the second paragraph. So now what are you offering? It's a free webinar. So you need to highlight free in the copy because that is something which will attract people. So I'm changing the font to caps. Or you can, to make it more appealing, in case if you want only free to stand out, you can say you can register now. Or if there's a phone number, you can put a phone number for a person to reach out. Now, brain development courses, let us see how are the search volumes of it. So there are another hashtag tools. Guys, in digital, there are so many small things which are very easy, freely available, but you need to take benefit of them together. You need to know which tools exist and how you can take benefit of it. So there are many tools, but people are not aware about it. So hashtag generator is also a tool which is available. So if it doesn't come for brain development courses, you can go ahead and just search brain development. There are many tools which give you the same output. So this is another tool which gives you information of the search volumes of the keywords as to how many people are searching for that particular keyword online. So these hashtag generation is done by robotic algorithms. So it's not human who is sitting and suggesting. It's all artificial intelligence and machine learning in the background that helps generate the hashtags. So few tools are free, few are paid. Now we want something for social media, but mostly people search on Google. So we will search brain development courses, India and English. This is giving lot of keyword suggestions, brain development courses in India, child brain development courses. So we were writing kids, but then people are searching child. So then we need to make sure that we also have child as a keyword in our copy. So we say brain development courses. We say child brain development. Brain development courses in India, baby brain development courses. So we will also take its courses, only brain development. So breaking into two parts, kids courses and brain development, baby brain development course, and classes near me. In India is something which has got good search volumes. So we will make sure we also have baby brain development courses in India. Now, your brand should also become a hashtag. And the courses that you are promoting should also have a hashtag. So what we are promoting? Enlightening Minds. So anybody is searching for that course, this should come up. It is presented by the company. So that can, brand can become one of the hashtag. Then we also have one more brand, which is millennial courses. So exact spelling you need to make sure that you have. So you can also have millionaire club in that case. And your own page hashtag. So ideally, you need to cover the course that you are selling should be a hashtag. Whom are you selling? That will be another set of hashtags. The courses of the company that you are selling will become one group of hashtags, and your own page name that you are creating, you will gradually try to build hashtag for that particular handle also. So we are good to go. We have the post, we have the copy, we created the content. Simply you need to, I'm just taking this. So you need to click on post button. So it will be posted on your page. You see, we created a good creative, because creatives are very, very important when you want to take your message across. You are reaching out to people who are not your friends and family. So everything is the content that you want to share. It has to be very appealing. It should share the information that you want to share, and then you can create hashtags so that gradually you end up getting organic traffic also. Organic is natural traffic. Guys, any question? This was the free segment of Facebook. All these things you can do for free. You all are already using Facebook for your personal. So posting is similar, but then you need to post the content little professionally. You need to create content which is little professional.
Actually, once we try it, maybe, we'll realize it better.
Yes. So it's all plug and play. Just click of the button. All tools are self-explanatory, but yes, you should try. So now we have the page ready. So this was all about organic post. The same content you can go ahead and post on Instagram also. So the same thing you need to do there. You need to create an Instagram. Instagram is generally a phone number driven account. So you don't have a separate profile or a page there. Instagram, the way you create your own personal profile, even a business profile is created in the same manner. So you cannot use your personal account and add one more page to it. Instagram, you will have to create one account from the scratch. So Instagram, you can sign up with Teaching Culture with your phone number and email ID, and then you will have an Instagram account. Okay. So now let me take you to the backend of Facebook. So let us see what all different type of ads that we will be running. So this is what we created now. We created a Facebook page. We selected the page create option from the left hand side. We gave it a business name. We added a category. We added the business details. We uploaded a logo. We uploaded a Facebook cover photo. And we also created a social media post for the page. So this is one very, very important activity before you start any paid marketing. Now, coming to Facebook ad. Now, if you want to promote this particular page and you need to spend some money on Facebook to generate business inquiries. So that is what we will be looking into. So here are a few steps. So we need to log into Facebook Ads Manager, select the campaign objective, select the targeting, select the amount that we want to spend on advertising on daily basis, select per click rate, which is the bid strategy, and the lead generation form. Let's look into these steps. Now we have the Facebook page created. I want to come back to my account again. So I'm clicking the top home button. I'm back in your profile. On the left hand side, again you see below the pages, you have an option of Ads Manager. So this segment, while you click on Ads Manager, it takes you to Facebook backend. Guys, 2 years ago, Instagram was also bought by Facebook. So any ad that you want to run on Instagram, you can run from Facebook backend. So Facebook owns Facebook, Facebook owns Instagram, and 11 months ago, Facebook also bought WhatsApp. So now Facebook owns all the three properties, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. So all three platforms, if you want to advertise, Facebook backend Ads Manager is the one you can use. You can individually promote on WhatsApp, you can individually promote on Instagram, but you can also use Facebook backend to promote on all the three platforms, and that is what we recommend. Why? Because you have one platform to promote on all the three platforms. So it's easy for you to manage, and even your banking card, your Paytm wallet, you can attach only at one place. So when you click on Ads Manager in Facebook left-hand side navigation, it brings you to this particular backend. Now, this allows you to create a Facebook ad. Now you want to create an ad for business. This green button, which is again the color of WhatsApp. So Facebook is matching its aesthetics because now it's the same brand. So click on create. It is asking you what is your campaign objective. Now you created a Facebook page and it's asking you what do you want to do about that page. Do you just want to launch it like a movie? Suppose we have launched a movie, so we just want more reach about it. We want more people to be aware that movie is launched. In that case, we will be using left-hand side awareness campaigns, which are brand awareness and the reach campaigns. So marketing funnel generally is people like to explore something, then they think whether they want to buy or not, and then they actually buy. So it is grouped into three different zones of marketing. One is awareness, one is consideration, and the third one is conversion. So we don't want to run any awareness campaign. We don't want to say that this brand is launched today. We want people to engage with our content and sign up for the free webinar. So coming to the second segment, the consideration segment, it gives you these 6 types of ads. Whether you want more traffic to your Facebook page, you want more people to like and share your post which you created, which is falling into engagement segment. In case if you have a mobile app built up, you can run an app install campaign. If you have also created a YouTube video about your brand, you can click video view campaign. Now that we are giving a free webinar, we want people to fill up the form. So that is a lead generation activity for us. In case if you want people to ask more questions, they can reach out to you via messages. You can run a message campaign. Okay? So for us, lead generation is something that we will opt for. Before I get into it, let me give you brief information about the conversion campaign. Conversion campaigns are run by those companies who are basically into e-commerce. So here in our business, we want people to give us a call. We will give them more information and then we will ask them whether they want to join the course or not. So half of the process is online, half of the process is offline. So in such businesses, we do consideration campaign, which is lead generation. Now, if you take example of Nykaa Fashion or Myntra, where do you have to engage with someone to buy a product? No, you can directly add to cart, either place a COD order or complete the transaction with your any wallet and just order a product. In that case, you are not talking to anybody for placing an order online. So those type of campaigns are conversion campaigns, which are with a conversion objective, either a Facebook store traffic or a catalog sale. So catalog is something generally companies build different catalogs together, different products for men, different for women, clothing, accessories. So those are catalog sales. Now, if somebody only wants the audience to come and engage with Facebook, so Facebook also has an option of Facebook store where they can come and engage with store traffic. So selecting our campaign objective now, let us select lead generation and proceed. So now this is a new campaign. Let me log into Facebook again. Let us have our page also handy so we can So I might have many pages, but let us take the page that we just created. Let us take this page. And now we want to create ads for this particular page. So we will say the campaign name, which is teaching culture. Categories you can select. You can even keep it open because you are not into any specific political category. So campaign detail is important. So buying type is auction. So Facebook by itself is running on auction as an algorithm. Now what is auction? It's like Facebook has a lot of ads available for many people. So anybody who's paying higher will be seen on the top. The same thing is applicable for Google also. The companies that bid higher are seen on the front page, top page, and others are seen at the bottom of the page. So our buying type is auction. Our campaign objective, which we already selected, is lead generation. In case if you want to change it, you can edit it, but by default, it will take the one which we have selected. It gives you an option of A/B testing. Now, what is A/B testing? Suppose instead of one creative, you have created two creatives and you want to try out which is working best for your brand. In that case, you can select A/B testing. So it will give you option to upload two images to test which one performs better. Now we have created only one. So let us not get into A/B testing. And campaign budget optimization. If you have more campaigns, you can select this so that Facebook will allocate more money to the campaign that is performing. So this is first step. Now I'm copying the name so that even the ad set name remains the same. So you see first was campaign, here now it is an ad set. I'm trying to give the same name. So that is teaching culture. It is asking you to select a page. If you have only one page, it will pick up that one page, but I have multiple, so it's asking me to select one. Okay. Facebook wants you to accept the terms of conditions before advertising. So you need to view the terms, otherwise it will keep giving you an error. So here also anything which is red is an error. So you need to click on the view terms. You need to agree to the terms and conditions of Facebook. And now you see all errors have gone. So it's very important to accept the terms and conditions. This you have to do only once while creating the page. Next time it will automatically take it. Okay? Now scrolling down, all options are there one below the other. You need to see what is sensible for this particular campaign. You have to choose. Otherwise, you have to ignore the one. We are not doing any e-commerce catalog. So we are not selecting any catalog here. Coming down, you have to put a budget. So budget becomes very, very important. How much you want to spend per day. Either you want to spend 100 rupees or you want to spend 500 rupees. Ideally, all these platforms are international. So a minimum spend should be $1, which is equal to about 74 rupees. So it says your budget must be at least more than 74.32, which is the dollar to INR rate. Otherwise, your ad will not be picked up. So the minimum amount that you have to spend on Facebook per day is 74.32 rupees. If you keep it 100 or more, it's good to go. Okay, so if we keep it 100, it says it's okay. Now you can start it on 3rd October, which is today's date, 4:40 a.m. So it's Pacific time. We can keep it like, otherwise this time will be in the past. We are close to 5:50. Let us keep it 5:20 and p.m. So we want the ad to start now. If you want to put an end date, if you want to run it only for 2 days and see how it's performing, you can keep an end date. You can keep it at 11:45 p.m. when the day ends and see how your ad performs. So you can like spend 200 to 300 rupees to see how your ad is working. Now, audience selection is something very, very important when it comes to setting up your ad. Now, whom do you want to show this ad to? So what is the content? Now you come back to the content that you created. It is a brain development course for kids of 5 to 14 years. And then you can either use this particular content to promote, or you can upload the same content in the backend. So coming back to Facebook, it gives you option which location you want to start your ad. India will be in 100 rupees. Targeting India is like a very difficult thing. You can start small because your budget is small. So let me try Mumbai. And areas close to Mumbai. So when you select any specific location, it takes plus 25 meters around it. So you can change the diameter range that you want. So in and around the city, which is okay. I can also add Navi Mumbai. You see the circle below? It says which area are you targeting. I can also add Pune. I'm trying to add only metros because that is where people are more educated, they understand the importance of these particular courses. In villages, when people don't even get a school education, these extracurriculum activities, these extra courses, people will not be interested. So metro cities where there are international schools, where there are parents who are educated, that is the right market to tap this particular course. So I can try Chennai. South India people are very educated. They appreciate education well. So Bangalore is a hub of working professionals. Pune is a hub of working professionals. Then again, a few places in Gujarat where people are easily migrating to working cities. So these are good enough because our budgets are small. It will keep highlighting you an error on the right side that your ad may get 0 leads because Facebook wants you to increase the budget. So don't get afraid if anything in red is stopping your ad. Anything in orange is just a warning. So there's nothing wrong with your ad. It's only a budget which is small, which is okay. In case if I make this 1,000 rupees a day, this error will go away. So that's fine. We don't want to spend much. We can start small. We will still get good leads. Now your user persona, your buyer persona. Who is the right target audience? Once we have selected the cities we want to target, what is the age group of a parent in a metro? Ideally, it's women who are taking the decision, who are more keen on kids' education, who are ins and outs buying stationery and offer school accessories for them. So anyone in metros, little higher age, not necessarily 18, at least the person would be 25 or 24 and above and having a smaller kid. So a person cannot be 50 or 60 because the kid's age group is 5 to 14 years. So maximum we can keep it till 35 or 40. We can keep it on the higher end till 35 or 36 years of age. You can go till 40, but ideally we want to be quite very accurate so we don't waste up the money that we have. So now we have selected the cities that we want to target. We selected the gender, which is women in the age group of 25 to 36. Now, the main and the most important aspect is this is also broad. Any women in the age group of 25 to 36 and women is a very, very broad audience. You want to target someone. Now you don't know whether the person has a kid or not. So you need to select, you need to search with keywords now to exactly define your audience. So now who should be this women? We want to target people who are rich, affluent, who have the capacity to pay for this course for the kids because it is something additional to the basic education. So someone who's in metro, who's owning a credit card, someone who's traveling abroad, somebody who is already a parent. So a mix of these targeting is what we will try to set up. If we say it's parent, so this sometimes takes time to load. So you need to make sure that you hold on this place. You can select whether it's a parent or a working parent, ideally a working parent. But in this lockdown, many parents have also lost their jobs. So even a parent is good to target who is a, if you again put a general keyword, Facebook suggests more keywords for you. So if I'm just putting parent with teenagers in the age of 13 to 17 years, 18 to 26 years, 9 to 12 years is something which is the right TG for us. 6 to 8 years is also okay. So we will select parents with preteens. We will select parents with 6 to 8 years of kids. So all these targeting is provided by Facebook. You need to search through them. Now, how will you get to know the person is having a credit card? So you can search online shopping. A person who's mostly doing online shopping will have all the credentials to shop. He will be equipped with it. So along with our accurate targeting, that person should be a parent, staying in a metro, should be a working parent, should also have a kid in the age of 6 to 8, 9 to 12 years, and filtering with some additional interest. That person should also have a card to pay. Person should be a frequent traveler. I'm not saying frequent international traveler. Person who's frequent traveler, who might be from a different city working in a metro. So these people are generally equipped with credit and debit cards. So they have the potential to purchase this course, which is at a nominal price, but it is something additional to the basic schooling education. So we are okay. Person, India is a multilingual country. So all language is something that we prefer. So you can save this audience. You can name this audience as teaching culture metros. So next time when you want to advertise again, you can directly save this and use this. So this will be now saved in saved audience. So if you want to create new audience, you come here. You can always select the drop down and see the group that you created. So you might have many pages. You can just save the audiences for all the pages that you have. Automatic placement and manual placement. Now what is this? Facebook generally says automatic placement is recommended. Now, in recent last 1 or 2 years, Facebook has also incorporated artificial intelligence and machine learning, where the robotic algorithm is automatically trying to find new people who are matching your current interest. So if you want to select that, you can. Otherwise, in manual option, you can yourself go and say whether you want Facebook or Instagram or only Facebook and no Instagram. So in case if you want to advertise only on Facebook, this is a very important difference, that whether you want Instagram or you only want Facebook. So if you select only Instagram and no Facebook, your ad will be shown only on Instagram. If you select Facebook and Instagram both, it will be visible on both the platforms. And audience network is another tools like WhatsApp, which Facebook has bought it. So ideally we keep all the 3 platforms on, and Messenger also, if you, Messenger is Facebook Messenger. So here you have all the option, whether you want to be visible in Facebook Marketplace, video feeds, Instagram Explore, Shop. No, so we only want Facebook news feed and Instagram news feed. Rest other, we are frugal on budget. We are running only an ad with 100 rupees. So we can keep it off. The time you increase the budget, you can also select Facebook stories, Instagram stories. So this is not a video content. Our ad is an image content. So all video platforms we will not show, otherwise our money will be wasted. If somebody is searching, you want it to be visible, in article you want to be visible. So ideally we keep it manual. We select only Facebook newsfeed and Instagram newsfeed. Rest other options, we keep it off. So in manual, you have this option to select. Automatically, you allow Facebook to show wherever Facebook wants. Okay, so we keep it little controlled only on Facebook and Instagram. So now Instagram, you will say we have not created a profile, but still you are able to promote on Instagram. So ideally, the ad content will be shown on Instagram and the person will fill a form which we are going to create on Facebook. Because now all these three platforms are the same in the backend, whether it's WhatsApp, it's Facebook or Instagram. So whether you have an Instagram identity or you don't have an Instagram identity, you can still advertise on Instagram. So now we'll see how we will create a lead form. So just clicking next, I copied the name of the ad copy. So because we selected Instagram, it wants the Instagram organic page to be there. So you can select create an Instagram page, or you can create any other page that you have. If you don't want this error to come up, come back again on the top and keep it automated, because we have not linked up Instagram identity. Or you can just uncheck Instagram for now and we will just keep it Facebook, so we will not get any errors going forward. So let me put the same name for the ad also. So teaching culture, pages teaching culture. You can advertise on Instagram, add the placement. If you don't want, you can continue only with Facebook. Now setting up the ad. It allows you to create an ad or using an existing form. So we'll create a single creative ad, and we ideally wanted a form to be created. So we don't have a form created yet. So we'll have to create a lead generation form. By default, it takes up any image from your account. So we will upload a new image or a creative. So you can use the same image that we already created. We will just copy it from the page. So let us select the same image that we have as an ad. We are in the background. So we need to upload the content again. You can just copy paste. Select so that you will be able to go next. So we created a square image. So square image is good for all the platforms. So whatever ad you are running, you will be able to see it in the right hand side. So this is the right image that we wanted. So now primary text. So you also want to write something. We can take the same thing, so we need not rewrite it. But you will have to put the breakers that you want. Okay, so we have the same content here. Now headline is something which is in the footer. So headline, we can still make it free webinar. So call to actions are very, very important. If you say it's free, people are more likely to sign up. So if you see the ad, now primary text is something that goes above your image. So here you can see one line and then see more is a gap. So we can ideally for the ad keep it together so that The audience gets to read more information, and if they want to see more, they can click. Now free webinar is highlighted and we are selecting call to action. There are many call to actions: book now, apply now, get code, learn more. So you can just select from the buttons that are available. So we want someone to register. So we will say sign up. Description is optional, but if you want, you can add something. Courses from. So this is optional, but you can give more information about your brand in that case, the course where it's coming from. So, or you can just keep it short, keep it brain development courses, free webinar, or if you just want to make sure it doesn't get cropped, because then Facebook has many places where it's showing. So this is important to check because the ad will be different on different platforms. Somebody is seeing from mobile, somebody is accessing it from tab, somebody is accessing from a desktop. So your copy should be small enough that it fits all the platforms. So when you are writing a copy, it gives you a feel how it will look at different platforms. So make sure nothing is getting cropped and try to make your copy short, sweet, to the point with the right call to actions so that everybody, whether the person is accessing from any device, your ad is pretty much visible with the right call to actions. So we are all set. We have Facebook campaign, ad set, and the creative set. Now we are going to create a lead form. So the same content that you created with Canva can be used for paid advertising also. Now it says you don't have a lead form. So we will have to create a form. We never had a form. So we can create one for a teaching culture. Enlightening minds, lead gen. Now, what is the form type? We want more people to sign up the form. So we want more volume. The same content, you can use it again. So background image, you created one for Facebook background. We can use the same. So here is your logo. This is your background image. So it gives you a recommended size, but ideally a logo and a Facebook cover size fits almost everywhere. So we have the logo, which is automatically picked up. We have a background image. Now you need to write some greeting, which is a small headline, a description that talks about the course and the user's information. Again, coming back, just break this into different form fields. So that the entire content is split. It has got a character length. So we cannot put everything in the same line. So we have to make sure we are in the character limit. Here it's a headline, it's a paragraph. So you see it's coming up. Now, questions you need to ask the people. So now you need to ask custom questions or the standard questions. The description is very important, where it's like you need to let people know how the information they give you will be shared and used. So in case if you want to write something, or if not, then Facebook gives you help information. So we'll use your information to send weekly newsletters. So in case if you don't know what to write, you can just take it. How will you use the information? Because people are now sharing their name, phone number, and email with you. So we'll use this information to, now we will be reaching out to you for the Mind Kids process. So how we will be using the information that you give? It will be confidential. Your information will be confidential with us. So it's very important for people to know that their information is safe. Now, what data you want to capture from the audience is the full name, email. You can scroll it up and down. You can add more contact fields. You can just see what all data options are already existing. You want the phone number. You can add one more category. You want to see which city the person is staying. And then zip code, no need because city you already have. User information, first, last name. Demographic question. You know it's already a parent, so you need not take it. Birth date becomes confusing in our case because the parent will wonder, why are you asking his date of birth? It's the kid's date of birth. So work information, work email, or job title. Job title you can say, and any other information that you want to capture, which is okay. Even if you don't ask a job information or work information is fine. Ideally, we want parents' full name, email, phone number, and the city. Okay. Job information will keep it open. We just keep form very simple. So you can also ask custom questions if you want. You can create. It's a very small form builder. So ideally, we are keeping the form very simple. Privacy policy becomes very, very important. It's like it wants to lead to some page or a website. So you can say terms of and conditions for teaching culture. You can link to the Facebook page itself or a website that you have. In case if you don't have a website, this is terms and or you can just keep this terms and conditions and you can just disclaimer body. So either you keep it or you don't keep it, it's fine. But ideally you can say terms and conditions and here for teaching and a star, so that in case if the terms and conditions or any policy changes, you are not in trouble. So star becomes very, very important here. Now completion, it will ask you a link to the website. You can visit our website or exit the form now. By default, it is giving you a thanks message. In case if you want to change it, you can. If not, you can continue. It says call to action button. You can call the business in case if you don't have a website. You can put India number. You need to put your any number and then you are set. In case if you don't want to put your number, you can select view website and put the link of your Facebook page. So you can now publish. So it's asking for a description. we have fetched your information and are executed. So something that makes sense, you can change it. By default, Facebook gives you some content, you can keep that or publish. So you will still get some errors. It's giving you an error for the privacy policy. It's asking you a policy. In case if you don't have a policy, you will have to put Facebook page link or a link to your website. So you can say privacy policy for teaching culture. So ideally your Facebook page link becomes a website. Wherever you get stuck, all policy conditions, you need to put that. In case if you have a website good enough, you can use that. So it has hidden the custom disclaimer. So once you need to retype what Facebook is giving. So it might look like it's already there, but you need to retype for the form to submit. So it's just a reference. Either you can copy and paste it, or you can like type something of your own. So we have the form created, we have the content created, we have the image, everything set up for the ad. And now you are all set to create the campaign. Now these campaigns are under review for about a few hours. While they are in the learning phase, it will show you as processing. And after a while, this icon will become fully green and your ad will start. So you have the segment 3 groups: campaign, ad set, and ads. So your ad is scheduled, it will be reviewed for a while, and then your campaign will go live. This is the paid part of it. I'll appreciate if you try it once, because then there are a lot of segments. So it's all inbuilt. Whatever is there is just a form. You have to provide content for that particular segment. Once you fill it, it will allow you to proceed to the next step. All blocks are there. It's self-explanatory, one after the other. Just keep adding the content and you will be set. I'll give you one more example of a campaign which I did last week for eBrain, teaching eBrains. So I kept another page which was already there in the account. So this is another example of a very good copy which says something about the company, what parents will discover. You can also add emoticons. You can get these emoticons online. If you want to search, you can icons. So you can just take the emoticons, go to any of the site, thumbs and everything, you will have it. You can just copy paste and use them in your ads to make it more appealing. So few people appreciate, few not, but ideally in the coaching segment, parents love it because they have small kids, they like favicons. So you can use them, and then a headline is the time of the webinar, and then book now was the content, created a form, and so I'll show you the performance of this particular campaign. You can go to a past date. So it was somewhere in September last week. Let me keep it. So once your campaign is live, it runs for a few days. You will get to know how many impressions it got, how much reach it got, how many leads it generated, what amount it spent. So you will get the performance like this. what was the cost per lead, and how much amount did you end up spending, and how many people actually ended up clicking the link. So 35 people clicked the link and 18 registered. Okay, and if you click on download here, it gives you an option of Excel where you can download the leads from the dashboard itself. So this feature is recently added. Earlier you had to go to the page backend to download the leads. So now Facebook is also upgrading itself. So the leads are pretty much handy. You can download the leads in the Excel format, which will be pretty much there. So whatever you created in the form, fill up. So this is how you will get the leads. The campaign information will all be there, which is okay. On the right hand side, you will have the lead content that you fetched. Full name, email, gender, phone number of the person and the city, which is very, very important. So you can talk to these people, you can request them to come in the free webinar and then see how the conversion goes. So this is the entire process of setting up the lead. With a small budget of like 100 rupees a day, you can start, which is a very small amount to invest in any kind of business. Guys, digital is very, very cheap. For every click, for every impression, for every reach, it's transparent. That is the best benefit of digital marketing. Now, despite of you seeing 18 leads, see how much reach and impression you got to this campaign. How many people saw this ad? 2,775. Now, even if you want a TV ad to be shown to 2,700 people, how much money you will have to invest? And here, it was hardly a fraction of amount, not even 100 rupees a day. So in digital marketing, you don't pay for impression, you don't pay for reach. You only pay for clicks that people click and come to your business. So ideally, suppose your ad is shown to 100 people and only 10 people click. So you will end up paying only for the 10 people who are clicking. The 90 people who see your ad are seeing your ad for free. So you get lot of branding, lot of advertising for free when it comes to digital marketing. And that is why even the brands which have been into offline marketing or into television advertising are really appreciating digital as a tool. And comparing it with TV advertising, suppose a company is advertising a Lux soap on television, it's like generally what happens, you are there in front of a TV to see a serial, not an ad. As soon as the ad comes, people stand up and go to kitchen or washroom. But still, Dove and Lux will end up paying for their ad which was shown to you, which is not even consumed by the end user. Here, the concept of digital marketing is very different. You pay only when person sees and engages with your content. So it's very, very cost effective. It's cheap and it's cost effective. So guys, you should really try these kind of ads for your business because there can't be any advertising which is cheaper than digital. So coming back to all that we saw today was creating a Facebook page, also setting up a Facebook ad. Now there are two more type of ads that we can run through, which is a page like campaign and WhatsApp, which we'll see in some time. Before that, let me take you through the importance of audience setup, which we just did. So audience setup was something that we checked in the ad setup, where we selected the age group, we selected the gender, we selected the locations as metros. While we selected metros, automatically we selected women who are educated and working. So marriage status and parent. So those together we merged up with parents having kids, and income range, we selected that person is equipped enough for online shopping. So definitely has some income to spend. You can also add a few more target audience, like person is searching for books for kids, stationery for kids, or somebody who's searching a school bag, somebody who's searching DIY hobby craft. So that is how you can like broaden your audience a bit to understand what all would be a mother searching online for a kid in the teenage group. So content is very important when we create any kind of marketing copy. So we created it with the help of Canva. So the major objective for content was thinking through the message. So now if you are selling a course for a 5 to 15 years old kid, you need to think through what should be the message. You cannot put an MBA in the copy. So your message, the content, the look and feel. Also the images need to resonate with the age group of the kids. You saw how we took a cartoon vector to match a small kid sitting on books. So here you need to think through that your image should not be something like a professional in a blazer. So that will not resonate with the content that you are trying to sell. So thinking through all these small aspects of aesthetics become very, very important. And designing the right creative and making sure call to actions are in place. This becomes very important when you create a creative from the scratch. Now I showed you Canva, which was like already having all these things in place. You just had to quick fix the text here and there, and you came up with an amazing content. So in the additional copy that we added with the content, we conveyed the benefits of what the course is going to provide them and gave them an offer which was a free webinar. Or you can say 30% off, 40% off, 50% off. So online audience is very, very offer centric, very, very discount centric, and deals and discounts are very important to them. Coming to budget part of it, we wanted a very cost effective budget. We don't suggest that you spend 1,000 rupees and then you just experiment how it's worked. I showed you the entire process with just 100 rupees of advertising. So anything which is just more than $1, even if you go out for a coffee, a Starbucks, you would end up spending more than 350 bucks in just for half an hour. Here, investing this particular amount on a business is peanuts. So we selected budget, which is like 100, 200 rupees per day, where you can generate leads as lowest at a price of 25 to 30 rupees per lead. So there are again more ways to even bring this cost down, which we will see with traffic campaigns. Now, measuring the performance. So guys, getting leads which are irrelevant at a cheaper price, it's better to get quality leads at little higher price. So suppose if I tell you that you are getting leads at 2 to 5 rupees, but not a single conversion happens, is that better? Or getting a lead at 20 rupees, out of which you end up converting 5 customers is better. So these platforms are cheap, but then we also don't want to go and attract dirt cheap audience. We want very relevant audience who's making sense for the business, who's in need of the business services that we are selling, and also is able to take the course and services that we are trying to sell. The person should have budget for that as well. So measuring the performance is very, very important. Now, the way I showed you that I run an ad last week, what was the performance? So performance, you will not have an idea till you have the conversion matrix. Lead is just halfway done. You need to call them, you need to invite them for free webinars, and then whatever revenue you make at the end, putting everything in the same Excel will give you an idea that by spending 500 rupees, if I'm making 2,000 rupees, is it okay to spend 500 more? So in that case, once you make profit, budgets are never a problem in digital advertising. I have helped companies who have like scaled to crores of rupees because then they make money from the same money which is invested. By spending 10 rupees, if you make 100 rupees, what is the harm in spending more? Because the 10 rupees is again coming from the 100 rupees that you are making. So digital equation is like a spend reinvest game, and it's very happy experience when you scale up businesses. So that is about it. Now we still have two more type of campaigns to look into, which is Facebook page like and WhatsApp campaign. Now Facebook page like campaign is like, suppose you say that I want to spend only once, but then generate benefit lifetime. So in that case, we set up Facebook page like campaigns, because now coming to the page, I created the page and I posted. Who is seeing this ad? Nobody. People who are coming with hashtags are fine, but you see there is zero reach, there is zero engagement. So it's only a page which you know is exist and you have not marketed it out. Now, in case if you run a page like campaign, and suppose if there are 5,000 people who have liked your page, so whatever you will post will be visible to those 5,000 audience. And then even if you post organically, somebody from that 5,000 lot will keep engaging with your content. So page like campaign is one campaign which we suggest everyone to keep running all the time, because you keep building your page audience so that more and more people promote your brand. So there would be some parents who would be like, yes, I'm very happy with your course. I want my child to join it. But at the moment, my child is fully loaded. He has school, he has evening tuitions, he doesn't have time. But in vacations, I would like to sign up for your course so that my kid can take benefit of it. So in that case, having a group of such people who will take your services at some point of time becomes very, very important. So we can also run page like campaign in that case. So coming back to campaign, you saw we had campaigns with different objectives. So you can have brand awareness and you can have reach campaign. So in these campaigns, you can also have a page like, and engagement campaigns also has one of the option of page. So ideally we select consideration and engagement, because this is little burn on money campaigns. Consideration is someone we always appreciate. So consideration campaign with page like as an option, you continue. So we can have a teaching culture page like campaign. So here, instead of a traffic and conversion, our objective became a page like objective. Same thing, this is a repetition of the paid campaign that we just did. So you can have page like, instead of a daily budget of 1,000, we can like just select 75, because $1 is important. Starting today, you can just boost around for 2 more days. Keep it, see how it performs. You can use your saved audience. So we need not build the same audience again. We already have it in the system. There's no need to create a form or anything. We'll keep it automatic this time, optimize for delivery. Now it gives you an option. What is the page like you want at? So I don't want a page like for more than 5 rupees. Ideally, it generally comes at 1 to 2 rupees. So you can keep it 3 rupees also. Your campaign will still perform. Coming to the ad. So either it takes your top banner by default, or you can even put the logo as a page like campaign. So if you don't put any of the creatives, you can even edit the creative if you want. We can edit, change media. So now we also have the image, or you can select this. You can even upload a logo if you want and just publish. So this is an easier campaign, which is a page like campaign, so that people will keep liking your page. Here you will not generate any leads because our object is page like. So more and more people will like your page. Now showing you a WhatsApp campaign, editing the same campaign option. So coming directly to the ad that we created. So here, instead of the sign up option, you can also learn more, get code options. You can put a WhatsApp number, or a better option is going here and boosting your post. So when you create boost post option, it gives you button option, which is either a button book now, learn more. Either you put a website URL, or here you also get the option of WhatsApp, wherein we initially didn't get the option to add the button. It was not loading. So add a button is very important. Here you have to add a WhatsApp button, and then you will see WhatsApp there. So if you see call now, so you can add your phone number. So that's the button that you can add, and you can even edit call now, and you can edit the button. You can either say it's a send WhatsApp message. So it's the same number that I have on both. So it is giving you a WhatsApp verified OTP. Once you use that, 54821, you add WhatsApp to your business. And now if you refresh, so you can see get WhatsApp messages. Now when you create a post, you can see get WhatsApp messages post. So you can put the same content and copy. So let me just copy the content which we had earlier. Here you can click on get WhatsApp messages. Once you add the WhatsApp message, you can select the same creative that you created. It didn't pick up. Just a minute. Let it load. Let me be a little slow. Okay, so your post is there. Now you can add to your post, get WhatsApp messages, and you can boost to WhatsApp. So you can add a WhatsApp link. You added a creative, you can get messages, and then you can just post. So select this, we already did, and now you post it. So this particular post is organic, plus you can promote it as a paid one. So now you are interacting and people will inquire on WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp campaign. So you can select the account. I have a couple of accounts. So here you can see the same audience setting. So same campaign setup is the same. So you can again select the audience. You'll have to reselect here. It's not USA, it's Mumbai. So your age group, I'm limiting to 35, 25 to 35. So same settings which were there. You can even go back to Ads Manager. This is from the front end that I'm doing. And the same thing you can add on. So parents with kids in the age group of 12 to 14 or you can select the age group. We can like keep it 13 to 17 and just, so backend dashboard is much more interactive. Parent who's interested in so these are suggested. I'm not picking up anything from them. I'm just saving the audience. You can select from your current audience also. You can reduce the day. You can reduce the amount. So minimum budget, your budget should be at least, so for it's giving you a wholesome budget. So you need to put at least 100 rupees a day. And then just Facebook, and then the card that you have attached will be billed. You can change the payment method. So Facebook has many payment methods now. Earlier it only used to be a credit card. Now you can just Paytm with 100 rupees and run your ad. So it's becoming very compatible with India after Modi ji raised the concern that these platforms are not very compatible with Indian currencies. So now we also have UPI, Paytm, net banking. So all these features are added. So even if you just want to try out, learn, just put 100 rupees of Paytm and you can just try out. So I already have this. You can either reduce the number of days, and if you reduce the number of days, you can reduce the budget also. So ideally it should be more than 74 rupees a day, and then you can boost post. So this is the ad wherein people will engage with you on WhatsApp. So the basic segment, campaign, ad set, and the ad will remain the same. What type of ad you are running will make a difference. So either you do a page like ad, or you do a WhatsApp ad, or you run a general lead generation ad campaign, which is also possible. Now, another way of lead generation is with Google Form, which you can try. So Google Form is different. You can just create a Google Form, which is like a free form. And instead of the Facebook landing page, it works exactly the same. You can create a form and then replace it as a contact information form in the landing page of the site. So everything remains the same: name, email, address, phone number, and this link you will go and replace it in any of the ads. So here, instead of the landing page that we posted, which was a form, instead of the form, you can select it as a traffic campaign in the objective, in the first one. Instead of lead gen, you can select a traffic campaign. And in the ad, you can, with the creative, you can put a link to a Google form, which can be like a link to website. And then in the website, you can put the link of the Google form. So I'm not changing the campaign. It's exactly the same. So we continue with the lead gen that we have, but this is another alternative which can also be done. So guys, this is all for the Facebook campaign and creative. Hope it was helpful and not bombarding you with a lot of technical.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, myself Kiran Ramchandani. Actually, I'm not technical with all these things actually, but I need to learn all these things, and I think it was very tough for me maybe.
So it looks tough. It is, Facebook has made it so simple that even kids can play around. So
yeah,
it's really not tough. Just remove those misconceptions from your mind. Once you try it, every plug and play, it's all there. You just need to select the right thing, put it into a right place. The thing that you need to be particular about is your creative and copy. So Facebook, you have used it like a user, everybody uses it. So posting the content is same as posting the content in the backend or in the ad set. So it's exactly the same. Only thing what you need to worry about is the copy, the creative, and then adding your payment information, which is also made very cheap with this recent developments. You can just use Paytm. You can just top up with any UPI with a very small amount. No need to add a credit card or a debit card in case if you are not very confident about it. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.